my channel. This is going to be my week 10 and 11 pregnancy update. I decided to combine the 2 weeks together because there really just wasn't that much to update on last week. So I looked at my pregnancy apps that I have on my phone to get some updates on what the baby is currently doing. And from what I saw, baby is about the size of a fig, if you know what a fig looks like. It's not really a common fruit, or is it a vegetable? I guess it's a fruit. I don't know. Anyway, and the other big information that I saw was that the fingers and toes have separated, so they're not webbed together any longer. So that is update on the baby. And I'm just going to talk about what's been going on with me. So, like I said, right now I am 11 weeks, almost 12 weeks. I only got a couple more weeks of the first trimester, and then we'll be into the second trimester, which, fingers crossed, is going to be a little easier. Fatigue, I am still tired. Still very, very tired. I would just love to lay down and take a nap every day for, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 hours, whatever. But I can't do that. Sometimes I can. Sometimes my kids cooperate with me. Sometimes I just am so exhausted I can't keep my eyes open. It's hard this time with a newly 3 and 5-year-old who don't nap. I wish my 3-year-old still did. She really needs it, but she quit napping a year ago when she was just 2, and it has been rough. Like, no matter what I do, can't get her to take a nap. So in the afternoon, I'll say, hey, let's put on a cartoon, because that's not something we do too much in our house, or I'll throw on some Netflix. And they will sit down and stare at the TV like zombies because they don't get to do it that often, and I'll just lay with them, and sometimes I doze off. So I at least get to do that. And though, I'm still tired, I have this week been doing more stuff. Partially I've been forced to because we've had quite a few doctor's appointments. But I've also been taking care of things in the house that I'm supposed to. Like, the dogs actually got brushed and groomed today, which is a big task. We have a golden doodle, and if you have a poodle or any kind of doodle, then you know that that is not an easy thing to do. So just more things like that have been getting done, which is nice. Something else that started the last couple weeks are headaches. Headaches have started to kick in, and I have not had an issue with headaches for a while now. After I started seeing the chiropractor that I currently see, my headaches pretty much had disappeared, and now they are back. So I take it that they are pregnancy related, and these are some major headaches. They are literally lasting days. I did break down this week, and I finally took some Tylenol one day. I've been trying not to take anything. I recently read an article where they possibly think that taking Tylenol in pregnancy can be linked to an increased risk of ADHD. And, I don't know how much bearing is in that, because I know ADHD can very much be genetic, but it also can be environmental. I've just tried to stay away from it, because I do have a husband who's ADHD, I have a child that's ADHD, so whatever I can do to prevent, I am. But I finally had to take some Tylenol, because I just could not do life with the headaches that were going on. So hopefully those kind of chill out. My stomach has started to pop out a little more, but it's not like, the pregnancy stomach. It's like, oh, Have you gained some weight? Maybe 10, 15 pounds? Even though it hasn't been that much, it looks like it. Like, I look like I have been guzzling beer night after night, like taking down bags of potato chips. And I will admit that my eating habits have not been the greatest, but yeah, that probably plays a part in it. But yeah, with how my stomach is and everything, I just look kind of just, I've been eating too much. And this stage makes me look forward to the actual pregnancy belly, where people look at me and they're like, oh, you're pregnant, you're not just fat. So, I mean, because that's just how I feel right now. This week, actually yesterday, I finally busted out the maternity jeans, because I was just so uncomfortable in everything else except for my leggings, and I don't have enough leggings to wear now that it's getting colder. Brought out the maternity jeans, and you're at that awkward stage where, like, my jeans have the full belly panel. Like, I have one that doesn't have the full panel, but like a half panel, and they don't like fit snug, and it's just an awkward fit. So, you know, I'm just at that awkward stage right now. Yeah, back to poor food choices. I've just been trying to figure out like what I can eat. I am still like intensely craving carbs. Like, carbs are really the only thing that sounds good, and some carbs I'm okay with. Like, I can eat bagels and cream cheese, I can eat muffins, I can eat like brownies and cookies and bread and crackers and all the stuff I shouldn't be eating, and I feel fine. But then when I go and I eat something, like I have like a nice bowl of soup or whatever, I get the worst indigestion and bloating, and I feel absolutely miserable. Like, I don't even know how to describe how bad it feels. It's not like normal indigestion. It's just like, I feel like I immediately gained 10 pounds, and like my stomach is just wanting to bust from I don't even know what. Like, it's awful. So I've been trying to figure out like what I can eat without feeling that way, and the only things that I have found are things that are not good for me, with the exception of fruit. I can't eat fruit and not feel that way. So I don't know. You know, I know this stage will pass, and I'm really not worried about the whole nutrition aspect that much, because I am taking my prenatals, and I know that I'm getting protein and I'm getting vitamins and minerals that I need, but I am eating a lot of crap. We'll just say that. Like, tonight for dinner was a Chick-fil-A cookies and cream milkshake. What can I say? And I mean, I stole some of my kids' fries too, with some Chick-fil-A sauce, because you gotta have Chick-fil-A sauce. You can't like go there and not have Chick-fil-A sauce. Or the garlic herb ranch, that one's really good too. But that was my dinner, and I feel okay. I know that if I would have eaten something else that was good for me, I wouldn't feel that way. So, you know, it's kind of a lose-lose situation. Like, eat a bunch of crap and gain more weight, or eat good for you and feel like absolute hell. So, that's where I'm at. I guess the last thing is still my blood pressure. Blood pressure is still super duper low. I am eating a ton of salt, and yeah, still super low. I really can't stand up for more than 10-20 minutes at a time, or I will get hot and lightheaded and dizzy and feel like I'm going to pass out, and that is just no fun, and it's dangerous. So I try not to put myself in situations where I'm like forced to stand too long. Like, the weather here has been pretty nice. It's actually fall. It's not 90 degrees or 30 degrees. And I really wanted to take the kids to the zoo. But doing it alone, I'm just afraid that I'm not going to make it, because that has been my experience in the past, and it's just a miserable trip then. So yeah, we've just been doing things that don't require too much effort. So lots of staying home right now, which I think they're okay with. We have a nice backyard they can play in. So that is it. Not really much to talk about, but I feel like I just rambled on forever. Sorry. So if you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below, and I will do another update next week or the week after, just depending on, you know, how I felt, how much, like, if there's anything really new to update you guys on or whatnot. So if you have anything that you would like to ask, leave me that down in the comments and I will answer it for you. Oh, and I did go to see my midwife, and I got an ultrasound done, and they only gave me one picture, boo. So I'm going to show you that. I'm not like uploading it or anything, so I'm just going to show it to the camera and hopefully you guys can see it okay. Yeah, it's a little baby. There's the head right there and the belly and some legs. And I think that thing sticking up is an arm. So that's our little baby. So yeah. So that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you again next time. Bye!